Alright, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lian Duan, and I'm a content creator based here in Maryland. My goal with the channel is to be a resource to DevOps creative thought, tutorial behind the screen content, and honors the podcasts. So if you're into that sort of thing, make sure you subscribe to join the creative crew. It goes a long way towards supporting this channel, and it makes sure that you never miss out. All videos related to Markdown and exercise YAML files are on my GitLab. The links are below. I start a new video series for GitLab continuous integration and continuous delivery deployment. The video series goal is run CI/CD pipeline to build my React UI microservice and Spring Boot microservice Docker images, and deployment of the Docker images to multiple cloud environments. So far we learned GitLab CI pipeline concept and a demo using CI pipeline to build Docker image. Today, we are going to use GitLab CI/CD variables in pipeline to push Docker images to Docker Hub. After you finish the video and exercise, you will understand GitLab variables concept and use variables in pipeline file to push Docker images. The video topic is prerequisite. What is GitLab variable? GitLab CI/CD basic variable types. GitLab CI/CD variable override. How to use variable in pipeline file. How to print all variables in pipeline log. Run hands-on demo. Create a GitLab pipeline with variables to build and push Docker images. Check pipeline running result. First topic, prerequisite. If you watch the video, build Docker images in GitLab CI pipeline. Feel free to jump to next topic. For your exercise, you have to register a GitLab account with free plan, and the account has credit card or debit card information. Why does GitLab need our credit card or debit card information? Because GitLab wants to avoid crypto miners who abuse the free CI minutes to make money. In free plan, you will have 400 free minutes per month with CI/CD runtime. Please open the link to see the current free GitLab account plan detail. There is official document for managing your CI/CD minutes usage. If you want to check resource usage quotas, open the usage quotas page. Also, exercise need a Docker project in the GitLab. If you have a Docker project in GitLab, you can use your project or clone my React UI microservice project from GitLab and push it into GitLab as your project. There is a command to clone my project and then switch to the branch. Next topic, what is GitLab CI/CD variable? GitLab CI/CD variable system lets you inject data into your CI/CD job environments. You can use variables to supply config values, create reusable pipelines, and avoid hard-coding sensitive information into your .gitlab ci.yaml file. And then GitLab CI/CD basic variable types. GitLab CI/CD basic variable has two types, predefined CI/CD variables and customer-defined variables. First type, predefined CI/CD variables. Let me open the link. You'll see the predefined CI/CD variable depends on GitLab version and runner version. In my demo, predefined CI/CD variable CI _debug _trees is added to the pipeline file to turn on debug function of pipeline. CI debug trees available all GitLab version, and the runner version should be higher than 1.7. Close the browser. Second type, customer-defined variables. Customer-defined variables has 4 implementations. First implementation, add variables in the .gitlab-ci.yaml file. In variables section, build a Docker image variable and build a Docker image version variable are added in my demo to define Docker image name and tag. Second implementation, add a variable in CI/CD project. Let me log into my GitLab. Select the project React UI app. Go down to Settings, select CI/CD, open the variables. You will see CI registered password, CI registered user are added for Docker login. Protect means exporting variables to pipeline running on protect branches and tags only. Marked are used to mark variable in job log. Environments define which environment can access a variable. I will create a separate video to show how to store the sensitive information to HashiCorp, such as CI register password. This is just an example. Please do not save your sensitive information in the variable directly in your production environment. For our demo, it's fine. Close the browser. Third implementation, group CI/CD variable. Group CI/CD variable marks a CI/CD variable available to all projects in a group. Next implementation, instance CI/CD variables. Instance CI/CD variables are available to all projects and group in a GitLab instance. I will create a separate video to demo how to use group CI/CD variable and instance CI/CD variable. Today my demo will cover variable in the .gitlab-ci.yaml file and project CI/CD variables. All types of variable can be override. We jump to next topic, GitLab variable override. The chart shows the variable override orders. The priority is from high to low. I'm not use variables override too much because the variable override broken code as infrastructure concept. I'd like to use environment scope to handle variable in different scenarios. Next topic, how to use variable in pipeline. Double quotes around the $sign and the variable name. It's simple, right? After variables are added into pipeline, how to debug them? We can print all variables in pipeline log. Add env command in the script. Next topic, demo creating a GitLab pipeline with variables to build and push Docker images. The pipeline file is used to build React UI microservice Docker images with tag v4 and the latest. Next step, push the image with v4 and the latest tag to the Docker Hub. Each line has a comment, and all new items are covered in above topics. If you have any questions, please put a comment below. I'll try to answer. Let me trigger the build. Open the GitLab build YAML file. Add a comment, let me try, and commit. Switch back to the markdown file. This is the topic for today. Check pipeline running result. Log back to my project, select React UI app. Go down to CI/CD menu. Build is running. There's same content between the main branch and the feature branch -1-2. Use GitLab CI/CD variables and pipeline to push Docker images. You see the result is passed. Then go to Docker Hub and check Docker image push result. React app images are pushed successfully. Latest and v4 pushed just minutes ago. Close browser. All topics completed. Today we learned GitLab CI/CD variables concept and types. Also I demoed. Use GitLab CI/CD variables in pipeline to push Docker images. Thank you and see you in the next video.